When we started, we didn't set out to go, we're going to be that and we're going to do that for everyone else. It was more selfish. It was like, we just want to sound great like that, and can we get anywhere near that kind of energy in a room, you know? And the first time we played together, Hey, 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 Hey was the song we played in the room, and straight away we're like, this has got balls. I gave a recording of this to a friend who had a club, and he said, I want to put you on, and we said, we're not ready, it's just the beginning of this project. And he said, no, it sounds great, you know, get some songs together, we're going to do a show. And we did, and people loved it, and the first thing we saw was like girls were dancing. We wanted to, the first album was great, and it exceeded our expectations. We didn't expect anything of it apart from it make it easy for us to book shows. We say, here's your album, here's my album, we do a show. But it did really well, and they played it on the radio. We couldn't believe that it was so noisy, you know. But when it was time for the next album, one thing was clear: it's really important for us to always be moving forwards, you know, and sort of always breaking new ground and do so. So we couldn't make the same album again, but we wanted to maintain that ferocity and the fire of the first album, but we wanted the bit more depth and clarity in the sound, you know. It's happened to us a few times, you know, with different people that we've admired. When we played in Texas, you know, Sylvain from the New York Dolls. He was there with Cheetah Chrome and a bunch of these other people, and for them to come up afterwards and say, like, you play the real thing, real rock and roll, you know, for us it's like having a blessing from your sort of, you know, your metaphorical rock and roll parents, you know.
At that point, we've been playing like a year and a half or something. Yes. So, and we'd only just put our record out, and I think Ville Cheroux was something like 30,000 people, and we were just thinking, well, let's do it, let's give it our best shot. And we go, oh my God, and then we're just, right, okay, we're going to go for it, you know? And then it was just an incredible sight to see all these people.
And it was incredible.
Our passion for the music.
Excitement.
It's just that sense of wanting the show to be something a little bit more than just entertainment. That at the end of it, people feel exhilarated and elevated, you know, and sort of maybe, you know, like spiritually just lifted a little bit.
We played at La Machine, Moulin Rouge in Paris on Tuesday, and it was like 800 people, and it was like playing a small club. It was quite intense, you know. I went back to my hotel afterwards. I couldn't sleep for hours. So the adrenaline was running through me, you know. And we played in Bordeaux last night, same thing, you know. It's just like bang, this like energy explosion goes off, and it's a really great thing. It's a fantastic thing to be part of.
It's just meant to be just an honest expression of life, you know, and the music is just like this high-powered vehicle, you know. It has this.
It's not anger.
Energy. It should be positive. It's uplifting.
It's not anger.
That's a very important point. It's like, you know, a lot of people who play aggressive, energetic music use it as a vehicle for, you know, hatred and negative things. Whereas we want to use it as a positive thing that's empowering, you know, that brings people with us. You know?
That gospel energy. You know, it's like it's something about, you know, which was part of the original rock and roll. From the very beginning, France has been there, and I think the French people just sort of naturally understand rock and roll, just the nature of the rebellious spirit, you know, and the whole thing with the liberty and self-liberty and that sort of not taking any shit, you know. And I think it's very sort of French way, yeah, we've had some great shows already, and looking forward to do some more.